Oh, I can't do a poll. That's weird. Where's the poll? Something changed here. Anyway, something changed here. For whatever reason, I can't do a poll. Where's my poll? Retouch, hide live video, effects picker, mute. Nope.
Hi. Hi. I know, they're messing with me.
Well, first of all, thank you for having me, Bobby.
Maybe it's them. Maybe we gotta restart again.
How could I possibly be surprised by this?
Try that.
Zora and Mamdani never hid his
I can add people
It's
now.
true that toward the election and since the election, he's been speaking out
Cindy, like we can go live together. If anybody wants to go.
It doesn't matter if she's a private
Anyways, let's do that.
but even if she is, so what? It's nice that we know what she thinks. And what she's proving is two things. One is that there is this.
See how long it takes. Where's my poll? Create highlight? No. Lighting? No. Did something change? Something changed. I don't know. Looks like something changed. Maybe it's just me. Maybe it's just me. No, it ain't me.
That's the part I wanted to ask you about specifically the comment that the ISIS-inspired attack that has been considered domestic terrorism.
Wanted to do a poll. Wanted to do a poll, but for whatever reason, I can't do a poll right now. I don't know why.
They were protesting against.
Never got any strikes or nothing. Maybe it's because I rebooted my phone and YouTube changed it. I don't know. Where's my poll thing? Somebody fill me in. Yeah, there's no. You can't do your little emoji thing, by the way, buddy. So it doesn't work. I shut that off. No emojis. No emojis. No reactions. You can react on the chat room so I can figure out who the hell you are, but, and then ban your dumb ass forever. But I can't report you. But I ain't doing it. Yeah, so here you go. Anyways, you didn't see this. Here's the news of the day. Mandami blames the terror attack of two Muslims. One of them was, one of their family was, yeah, the vile protests rooted in white supremacy. Can somebody tell where there's white supremacy in this country? Please. I'd like to know. Other than Democrats. Jasmine Crockett, same thing. Oh, it was the Republicans. Oh, it's all the Republicans. Oh, Republicans, Republicans, Republicans. Because you stuck a fucking piece of ginger up your ass. That's why. Stop sticking pieces of ginger up your ass, and that won't happen. You know, my farts don't even smell because it's mostly just air coming out. The only time a fart smells is when the shit's getting close to the asshole. And if it's that way, I usually don't fart. My farts don't smell. My girlfriend used to bitch because I'd fart all night long. I don't know what it is. When I go to bed, I just fart like a motherfucker. My ex-girlfriend, I should say. This should be funny. Got it. Okay. We already got it. We know. I don't know who Alex Jones is, but I'm sure you do. I'm sure you probably. Is it a guy? If it is a guy, I'm sure you slept with him. That worked out for you. Anyways, white supremacy. Where's the white supremacy? I want to know, Mandami, the guy, the New Yorkers voted in, the Muslim, communist, socialist Muslim that never did anything for this country, who got voted in as governor for New York. Good luck with that. It's not working out too well. What are my thoughts on Trump? Really? He's the man. Bomb, 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 Iran. Bomb, 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 Iran. man. Yeah, Jesus. A little bit of everything. Depends on what mood I'm in. I'll talk about anything. UFOs. My main things are UFOs, food, music, sports, and politics. Especially against Democrats. Especially against liberal, frickin' woke morons. Yeah. Blanket. Go lay down. Yeah. So, I'll talk about a little bit of anything. Matter of fact, I kind of like that. I'm eclectic. You know what that word means? You have an alien? Well, shit, you should bring it out. Show it to the world. It'd be famous. If you had a pet alien, you'd be fucking rich, dude. I'm an alien, but it doesn't matter. Yeah, pet aliens are cool. I want a pet bird. I just talked about pets the other night. Nobody wanted a pet snake. Everybody went for the spider or the cat or dog. And the caiman, too, but funny, not surprisingly, most people didn't even know what a caiman is, which is kind of odd to me because, I mean, all you got to do is watch the Animal Channel or Animal Planet, whatever the channel's called, for about 5 minutes. You'll find out what a caiman is. Watch anything about the Amazon because that's where they live.
Are you retired?
I think we have caimans in Florida or America. We might. They might make their way up here, but not a lot of caimans here. It's alligators and American crocodiles. Stop playing with God. This is whatever. Stop preaching on my channel. There you go. You get what you put out, pal. I'm taking over for him. I'm doing his bidding. You know. As a matter of fact, speaking of Charlie Kirk, his wife just got put into the administration. She is working for Trump right now. He hired her to work, I think it was with the Air Force. And who knows? I don't know exactly what she's doing, but I just saw a blurb about it. And she's working with that. But back to white supremacy. Give me one instance of white supremacy, please. That Mandami says this a terror attack by Muslims who said they were from ISIS and they were, screaming Allah Ahmed or whatever out in the friggin' streets while they're throwing IEDs. Do you know what that is? Trying to blow people up. Yeah, it was white supremacy. After he's serving dinner for Ramadan, whatever the hell that is. Yeah, nobody can come up with it. Same thing. Mm-hmm. Yeah, Vamp Eater. Yeah, I like that name. That's a good one, Vamp Eater. I'm a vampire. You could eat me. If you're a girl, that is. Sorry. Yeah, okay. We got somebody talking in some other language that nobody's going to fucking understand. Yeah, it's called Muslim. Muslim. Yeah. Is that a religion, Muslims? Yeah. Yeah. It's the only terrorists I know are Muslims. They're the terrorists. Iran. What do you think? We're bombing the crap? Bomb, 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 bomb the terrorists. Bomb, 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 bomb Iran. Yeah. The only terrorists I know. There ain't no white terrorists, I'll tell you that. Nobody's running around the other countries that are white guys. Islam, thank you. Okay, is that it? Okay, whatever. Islam, Muslim, same fucking thing. I don't know, is there a difference? Same thing. Death to America. Yeah, good luck with that, man. Good luck with that. Yeah, I like that. So this guy, they hid this, but he says, fuck Islam. That's right. Fuck Islam. You know, my racism. Why? Because they're trying to kill us? It makes me racist? Because I'd fight back? I'm not racist. I have friends who are. I don't have any Muslim friends, I'll tell you that. No, because Muslims don't become friends with people. They take American money. They've taken billions of dollars in taxpayer money to go Somalia. You know, they just all they want is for people to fucking die. They're trying to blow up Israel from all three sides. I'll try that. Look, I got a Q&A sticker. I can't do a poll today. No, exactly. I'm not. I am. I do not have a religion. By the way, I am. I would say agnostic. I believe in a higher power, but I don't believe in Christianity or Catholicism. I've been there. You're Islam too, and you still hate Islam. That's funny. Yeah, or you, whatever. So, what's my race? Do you even know what race I am? From America. America, 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 America. Say it, America, America. Jesus isn't God. Jesus was the Son of God. See, it shows how stupid you are. But anyways, and you're Islam. You think you know that by now? Jesus was the Son of God. I actually know that. He died on the cross for our sins. You ever see the video where the girl and she's got her little kid in the cart. She shows him a candle with Jesus on it. She goes, "Who is that?" And he goes, "That's that's Dumbledore." Oh, now I'm an idiot. Huh? Okay. Oh yeah, I'm an idiot. Yeah, boy. Thanks for proving my point. Jesus is not God. That's right. He just said, if you don't like America, then get the fuck out of our country. I love America. Living in it, I own my own house. I have my own car. I lost my debit card yesterday. My buddy stopped at the restaurant we went to. They had it, so I got it back. Yeah. He doesn't know what he's talking about. He's just stirring shit. It's just another fucking blue-haired troll on top of a pencil spinning around with an eraser up his ass. You just go like this. Here, I got a pen. I'll show you how to do it. And then his hair gets all crazy. And then Marcy will be here, by the way, probably. By the way, everybody, just so you know, I had to turn off the reactions because some guy was blowing it up. So he's not blowing it up. No. I've never been in the military. I couldn't have been in the military. I'm half blind. I have a bad eye. So, it's called amblyopia. Yeah. Had it ever since I was a little kid. Not to mention spinal stenosis and degenerative disc disease, but whatever. I get away with it. It's not that bad right now, actually. It's 50. It was 70 yesterday. We hit 70 yesterday. We hit 70 yesterday. And it was beautiful out. I actually got out, got some air, got a little exercise. I'm looking forward to going to a walk today. Wouldn't be a bad day, but it's a little chilly. So I'll wait. I got to get a harness for my cat. Excuse me. That's a cue. Yeah. Where are you going? Where you guys going? Still no word of white supremacy. Still no word. Not one. What is white supremacy? Somebody give me an example in America of white supremacy, please. Really? What, white people out in the streets shooting each other to death? Is that white supremacy? Oh, no, that's right. White people don't do that. Democrats do that. They'll go out in the streets and shoot people. But, normal people don't. They're just crazy freaks. Fucking nuts. Yeah, fucking nuts. I don't even know if fucking Alex Jones is. So, no, I'm not. If you want me to be, never mind. I'm going to be anything for you. I'm going to be me. Always been me. I don't act like anybody. I act like me. Who is Alex? It sounds familiar. I don't care. You don't have to explain it. So I'm going to make it Yeah. Wonder how they got hurt and killed. They were probably running those boats. 100%, 100%. I used to be independent, 100% Republican, especially after what the Democrats have done to this country over the last 10, 15 years. Starting with, well, Bill Clinton wasn't a bad president. And then Obama, though, I actually voted for Obama twice. Believe that? I voted for him 2 times. But there were no good candidates against him. And then when Hillary and Trump went at it, it was the debate that switched my mind. Hillary Clinton was a freaking, still is, a douchebag. Nothing. I know what you meant. Nothing. What's up with you, brother? Anyways, I remember you were here last night, weren't you? I think you were. I just came early because I'm going to do the 5 again. I'm going to start doing my 5 thing. Go at it. Freaking, I love ICE. They've been here forever. Nobody gave a shit about them when they were deporting people. When Obama was president, he deported over 3 million people in one term. Nobody said a word about it. Now they're deporting people because the Democrats let them in because they wanted votes. They thought the illegals would vote for them. Now they don't want ICE at the voting booths. Oh no, Hakeem Jeffries. Yeah, of course not. Because if ICE is at the voting booths, the illegals can't vote and they'll get deported, which should happen. They shouldn't be in this country. Do it right. It's that simple. Do it right. It's not that tough. Go, file paperwork, get in legally, do what you have to do, go to court, get your papers, do what you have to do to stay in the country. Yeah, exactly. Well, look at this Elmar Omar, or Ilan Omar, whatever her fucking name is. She's a fucking piece of work, ain't she? Yeah, yeah, and you know what? She's gonna get deported. I got $50 to a dime that says you better dime out that 50 that she's gonna get deported, and so now AOC is out of it. She can't run for anything. It's funny you said that. I lost my debit card, and my buddy stopped. We went out to dinner. We split the bill, like we always do. And sometimes he buys, sometimes I buy. We split the bill. It was for my birthday. He paid the tip, so that was my birthday gift. And I got a nice glass of 17-year-old rum from his son. That was pretty cool. Give me a second here. Let me forget Burger King. I was going to go to Burger King. I thought if I had to drive to Bosco in to get a new card, I would have went. But he found my card, so I didn't get to go to Burger King. Kind of mad. I love a double Whopper with cheese. That's my go-to. Really? No shit. Well, that's wild. Too bad you didn't get footage. I had him fly right in front of me over and over and over again for over a year, and I got over 2 hours of footage of really good stuff. Oh, gee. Anyways, yeah. Did he get him at the dollar store? Did he live down the street from me? Got him at the same dollar store? These are dollar store readers, for Christ's sake. What? The Sopranos? What's that? Never heard of that. Nope, no idea. I'm Gen X, man. People call me boomers. Yeah, boomer. I'm Gen X, man. I grew up in the toughest times. I grew up with no helmet riding my bike. I grew up drinking out of the hose.
seems to be aiding our enemy.
Grew up.
Quickly and intensively with intelligence and perhaps with other means. And China also.
Yeah, well, that's the hard thing about cameras. That's why I use a high 8 or a VHSC.
But there's no real consensus among Democrats and Republicans about what the U.S. objective
Gen
is.
X,
Take a listen to this
born in
exchange that happened
1968.
right here in the
Look it
Rwanda.
up.
And I think we are in a good place in achieving.
I think it is. I don't know. Whatever. I'm not a boomer, though, I'll tell you that.
No. Generational in terms of its impact, not only for that region, but for the entire world.
Oh,
Yeah, toughest generation ever.
well, that's make it.
Learned out of box when I was 8 years old. Really? Diving cameras, so like they were underwater cameras, but you could use them on land too, obviously. It's pretty cool. Where were you at? Where was this sighting at? If you don't mind telling me. Let me guess. Gulf Breeze. There's some really good footage that came out of Gulf Breeze. Not Walters, but there was some other footage that came out of that too. We tried to fake some. The teacher tried to convince you were trans? Man, that's a good reason to get out of that school or tell your parents and have that teacher fired. That wouldn't be cool. Somebody tried to do that. If I had a child and the teacher tried to convince them they were trans, that wouldn't be good for them. I don't have a business. Well, this is my business. So this and the other website I have on the other page and Facebook and my painting business, and I do that alone. I paint, it's by myself, and if I need somebody, I got people, so sorry. I got some people. Just call them and say you want to work for a couple days, and then they'll help me out. That is this normal. Up your butt is this normal. Apparently to you it is, if you allow it. You probably get off on it. Where was it at? I'm going to ask you one more time. Where was it at? Where did the sighting happen? Tell him happy birthday. You were scared. So where was this at? He's not going to answer, so he's full of crap.
Generational effects on the Iranian military and their ability to project power throughout the Middle East. In many ways, President Trump could call a massive victory that has eluded decades.
I'm sure they have websites or groups that you can talk to about that.
It was worth it for their son.
Then it'll be okay. This isn't the place. Liverpool. Okay. Well.
Those families honestly in the eye and
See, everybody says it's the only place UFOs are is in America. Yeah. I don't. Why would your parents do that? I mean, would have been smart enough to not do that. So you're a girl then. If they put you on testosterone, might be a girl, but it still doesn't vampire her. The numbers behind your thing. It's too bad. Too bad. I hate that you had to go through that. Let's move on. You're not trans, so nobody is. Nobody's trans. It's mental illness. Mental illness. Okay? Anybody with a penis that thinks they're a woman and anybody with a vagina that thinks they're a man are sick in the fucking head. That's why we need to open mental asylums again. You can go scream in the streets all you want and nobody's going to believe you. Well, anybody with half a brain isn't going to believe you, but unfortunately a lot of people. Winston, Marlboro. This is just a roll your own. Just roll your own. Fake Marlboro. I just found some new cigarettes actually that I only buy a pack once in a while. I roll my own. I try to smoke once in a while. But, I've been cutting down considerably. Trying to do that with drinking too, but It's a little harder, especially when you've been drinking since you were 14 years old. And my buddy turned me on to these new ones. I was buying Red 100s. I got a pack somewhere I could show you. Oh, there you go. Look, I was buying these, and they were pretty cheap. They were like $6. Now with the state and taxes and stuff, they went up to like some places 10.80 a pack. The fuck for a pack of cigarettes. You know, it's funny. Price of tobacco goes up. And they're trying to get people to quit by raising the prices. It's not stopping them. They're just making money off of it. It's a bunch of bullshit. Anyways, yeah, he turned me on that. They're called 57s. And I smoked one of them. I tried one of his yesterday. It was a pretty good cigarette. Yeah. I'm sure you did. Not surprised. Not surprised at all. You live in New Mexico? What's my name? Anyways. I stopped dating women and picked up being happy. Stopped having girlfriends and wound up being happy. Instead of miserable all the time and getting raped. Having to pay their bills. You know, honestly, there's a couple girls I wouldn't mind going out with, but they all got 3 kids, no husband or a boy, ex-husband, ex-boyfriend. Drives them nuts, and then they bitch about it. Something I can do. Come on, stop it with that. Yeah, it's a good thing I got mods. Man, what's that? Is that a fly on the wall? Yeah, it's a fly on the wall. Little tiny pissant fly.
Just match your symptoms to the doctor-written diet or schedule a quick telehealth call. Great advice. I understand ordering is fast online, and we put the website and $35 off code on the screen.
Wait a second.
Visit urgentcarekit.com/news. Code news.
There you go. All right. Anyways, yeah, that'll be fun. Thank you, brother. Back at you. Thank you. Appreciate it. Yeah, let's keep this going. It's working for whatever reason. I mean, it's a little slow, but this is not the time I go. So. It's what it is. I had a lot of people last night for a little while. Yeah. You sleep tight, buddy. Have fun with those reports. Some of you are a girl, but well, you're probably a guy who thinks she's a girl. That's okay. What do we got? What am I watching? I'm watching Newsmax. That's what I'm watching. There we go, more Jeffrey Epstein. Fuck, 10 years it's been. Yeah, and it's under Trump's oversight committee, not Biden's. Or Obama or Biden, same thing. Same friggin' thing. Biden, Obama, Clinton, Jeffrey. Hakeem Jeffries. He's all over the list. All over it. Took money from him. Trump never took a dime, threw him out of Mar-a-Lago. Anyways, who cares? Let's not talk about that. If you don't know these things, there you go. More questions. More questions than answers. Most of them are just fake emails that he put out trying to get something on somebody. That guy, obviously, well, he's dead now.
Well, Katrina, let's start with that newest news in Washington today. Richard
But then I didn't even light my mustache on fire.
Investments in his final years, testifying before the House Oversight Committee today, and one of those investments was the Epstein Island in the Caribbean, right off the coast of St. Thomas. Now,
somebody's saying hi to you guys. Feel welcome to chat back. Oh, look at that. Well, like I said, I'll be back at 5 o'clock. I should have said it when there was 19 people here, but there was never 19 people here. So 5 o'clock. Remember, the 5 at 5. Then you get to see the real news at 5. 5 o'clock at 5. We'll disseminate it, or I'll disseminate it. You'll sit there and just be trolls, but most of you will, anyways. Maybe somebody will watch it with me. Who knows? I might get used to it. Might like it. You get to see some really smart people talk about stuff, and one dumb person, because just like CNN, see, CNN's all Democrats with one real person. All the Democrats are just biased bitches, and then idiots. And then on the 5, you got 4 smart people with one dumb person. Which, guess who the dumb person is? Oh, that's right, a liberal. They found dead bodies on the range. Did you hear about that? You didn't hear about that? That there were more of Hillary Clinton's victims. Guarantee. Yeah.
But that New Mexico investigation, of course, that property no longer owned by the Epstein Trust. It's now owned by a separate owner. But that investigation continues as to allegations that there might have been people buried on the property, whether that's true.
Might have been. They were buried on the property. They dug them up. Even the news, even freaking Newsmax is going, might have been. They freaking took out bodies yesterday. They found bodies on the place. The guy ordered, I think it was 500 gallons, or more than that, 50 gallons times 10, like 1,000 gallons of sulfuric acid.
I think what is so important about
No.
where we are right now is, for some reason, back when all this came about,
Yeah.
the program was somewhat ignored.
I could try it,
no
but
information
yeah, no,
really
I'm
came
good.
from it about what occurred, no investigation
funny,
as to what may or may
but they're
not
pretty
happen
good,
on the
though.
ranch, and really no answers for New Mexicans of why it was
Nah.
never investigated.
29
So
young.
I think with all the documents now coming out of Washington,
Sausage, pepperoni, mushrooms, and black olives. That's my favorite. Sausage, pepper. I don't have a lot of favorites, but if I'm gonna do a pizza, it's gonna be sausage, pepperoni, mushrooms, black olives, and extra sauce with some. I know what it is. That's why I didn't try it. I knew what it was. And garlic in the sauce. You got to do crushed garlic in the sauce. I make my own. So the pizza joints suck around here, and I came from Chicago, so I made pizzas. My first job was being a dishwasher, and then I wound up making a pizza and managing a pizza kitchen. Then I owned my own restaurant making pizzas. So here, I gotta say, my mother's ham biscuit pickle baffle and beans with little fizzy wickets. There you go. I got it. I got it. I said it. I ain't gonna say it fast though. I'll do it one more time. Can you say my mother's ham biscuit pickle baffle and beans with fizzy wickets? You're lucky. I usually don't jump through hoops, but that was funny. I knew what you were up to. That was funny. Cute. Good boy. That's why I didn't do it. But now here you're being derogatory. Can you say go fuck yourself? That's a tongue twister too, huh? Let it. Yes. What are you doing? Guy thinks he's funny. Dude thinks he's funny. Troll. Yeah, see? I troll. You do troll, don't you? I guess if that's all you got, man, whatever. I could put you in timeout, put you on the dunce cap. Yeah. Well, that's kind of sad because he doesn't hate you, and unless you're an and then he doesn't even hate them. He's actually trying to give them their country back. Can't even spell, so I imagine why. Yeah, right. Why is he racist? What has he done that's racist? Explain. Yeah, you mean like when he was hanging out with all his friends that were black? When he was a Democrat, nobody called him racist, and then he ran as a Republican, and then he became all of a sudden racist. You mean when he bought Mar-a-Lago, who wouldn't let black people in, and then he opened it up to them? You mean because he's friends with Mike Tyson and a bunch of rappers because his kids grew up listening to that shit? Yeah. When he was on radio shows with all of them, he's not making ICE do anything. They're shooting immigrants. They're not shooting immigrants. They haven't shot one immigrant. It's white people that are out there attacking ICE. 2 white people. Some broad tried to run somebody over with a car. And then another dude attacked police, and he was double locked and loaded. Attacked their car, attacked them, and that wasn't even what happened. You haven't even seen a video of what happened with him. The freaking creepy dude, the creepy nurse who they had to make him look better looking on CNN. They changed the fucking pictures. Yeah, he's in the files for taking Jeffrey Epstein out, for telling that, preach. Yeah, anyways, he's in the files for taking Epstein out, for getting him arrested, for getting Ghislaine Maxwell put in prison, for banning him from anywhere that he could be that had anything to do with Trump. Yeah. What about your buddy there, Bill Clinton? He didn't take himself out of there. He didn't have nothing to do with anything with that. Yeah. You think he's got time to sit around and look at those things? How did he take himself out of the files? You know what? The one email that Jeffrey Epstein said something about him that was an email to somebody else who was making shit up. We're not going to talk about this. Go away. Anyways, you've wasted enough of my time with that crap. You wasted enough of my time. Go back to CNN. There you go. Yeah, we're talking about it right now. Epstein victim says more names will come out, and guess who they're going to be? Democrats. Just like, I did not have sexual relations with that woman. Yeah, and Hillary Clinton didn't know Ghislaine Maxwell, even though she was at one of the head tables of her daughter's wedding. Didn't know her, never met her, even though they got tons of pictures together. And there's one picture of Trump with Epstein, and it's the same picture people keep showing. Fucking joke. Anyways, we're talking about white supremacy, and nobody's brought it up. I haven't heard one person saying white supremacy. Well, that was the Democrats. That's right. Didn't they start the Ku Klux Klan? Didn't they vote against stopping slavery? Didn't they frickin' stop sending money and let their cities go to shit, like New York, like Chicago, like San Francisco, LA, Hollywood? That's right, that was Democrats. Yeah, it was Democrats. Was the Republicans. They actually stopped slavery. Was it? Yeah. KKK Democrats. Took himself out. You took yourself out of your boyfriend's butt. Let him go into his butt or your butt. So that worked out for you. How'd that work out for you? There's a lie. Fucking lies. Lies and propaganda. That's all you people have left. And it's not working for you very well. Not working for you very well. Or your party. Whatever party you're in. Now Jesus loves me. Jesus doesn't love me. Jesus is dead. Dead for what? BC. And it's been over 2,000 years now at least. Speaking of before Christ, who built the pyramids? He is risen. Where? Where's he at? Actually, no, a guy that looks just like Jesus, but how did they build Puma Punku? How did they build the Ajanta Caves? How did they build, what's the place in India? There's a really cool place. Yeah, thanks. Go ahead, pray for me. Yeah, you're going to pray for me to die is what you're praying for. Believe me, I know how you people act. Anyways. Nope. Oh yeah, he'll be my savior, right? He'll be my savior. Is he gonna pay my taxes? Is he? Is he gonna pay the $1,700 I owe in taxes right now? Actually, it's 15 because I got a check. Is he gonna pay it? Is he gonna put food in my fridge? Is he gonna, help me pay for the vet bill that I'm gonna get for taking my cats to get their shots, cat food, all that stuff. Anyways, I've had enough of this crap. Sorry, guys, but we'll just do this. And we'll do that. Bye. Have fun, dude. I'll find someone else to fuck with. You ain't fucking with me anymore. See you later. Blowing up my chat room, as usual. He gets the dunce cap.
I know. I was just talking about you. Hey, what are you guys hungry? You guys hungry? Are you hungry? No, you're just cool.
If you're hungry, you'd be pawing my face. Oh, what happened to that guy? Oh, that's right. He's sitting in a corner right now with his dunce cap on. Probably don't even know what a dunce cap is. Most of you probably. I'm sure there are people that know, but there's probably a lot of people that don't know. Keep it up and you'll find out. Time out. He got a timeout. Fuck. Anyways, I didn't even need to come here this long. When I've been here for, I'll go to an hour. I'll be back at 5 right away. 5 o'clock, be here, and we'll watch the 5. And I ain't going to talk a lot. I will listen. You can listen, and then we'll hear the real news. Not fake crap. No fake crap. Real news. Smart people. Not dumb people. You'll still see dumb people on the chat room. But, I can't stop that. Well, I can stop it, but I understand it better off just let them go off. And then I get more people. Anyways, anybody going to come up with this white supremacy question I asked? I did. It's on the thing. I can't do it for whatever reason. Just start it over. There's something's up with my balls. If it's YouTube, it's happened before, so not worried. I restarted my phone. Really, man.
To make the mega seal even more special than the order right now, your order's gonna ship absolutely free. I'm going to disagree, Davis. It's not typical for a city to come to consult cardiologists. But you did. Doctor does humans do. Founded in partnership with the University of Texas.
Temporarily. Okay. Sure. Yeah, I remember this. Yeah. You're going to be suspended now. Yeah. You've been suspended. How's that work out for you? As a matter of fact, you've been here before, so I didn't even deal with your crap. So that's how that works. Okay. Yeah, well, that was just a fake fucking though. She's gone or it's gone or whatever there. Well, you like goat cheese. Yeah. None of your fucking business. Yeah, that person's gone. Second time they came here. The longer I do this, the easier it becomes. Hey, crap. That guy, that's a stupid fucking question. You shouldn't have asked that question. It's okay, though. Because I ain't going to answer it. There you go. Enough with that one. See you later.
Is this a just war? I don't think it's prudent right now to focus on the academic and intellectual
Yeah, I like heavy metal.
definition
Grew up with
how we view the situation.
Grew
Right
up.
now, we are pending for our lives.
Heavy metal, rock and roll.
A couple of seconds ago, we got the whole
58 fucking years old. What do you want? You want my favorite bands? What's my favorite band? That wasn't really heavy metal all the time. But I did. Like I listened to Megadeth, Metallica, Guns N' Roses. I was there the day that Guns N' Roses made their radio debut. I was delivering pizzas, listening to my metal station. Yeah, so that's why I play guitar the way I do. I learned from playing their stuff. Now I do blues. So now I play blues. I have a blues band. I can still play it.
Transit
production of energy in a lot of places
now I just, if I'm bored, I got nothing to do. I could do it now. I could put on Spotify or whatever and put on to use. I can cast it to my TV. I'll put on the blues channel, BB King's, or not BB King's, that's Sirius. The other one is, they got a couple of different blues channels that I put on. Really? How old are you? You started playing guitar. How old are you? What kind of guitar you got? Just a cheapie, Fender Squire or something like that. I mean, you just put up nine posts. You gonna answer? Yeah, so he doesn't even know. Epiphone SG spec. I was going to say Epiphone. That was my next guess. Nice. Jeez. I always wondered at SG. I actually had one, but it was a bass. I sold it. Yeah, it was a copy. But my buddy just picked up a new 6-string bass for his birthday. His daughter bought it for him. I actually saw SG, a real SG, that I wanted to buy. And it was funny because my buddy took me to the guy, he was, yeah, you want to see a cool guitar here? I'll show it to you real quick. This is one of my babies. That's a There's a Roadhouse special. Okay, see that? SSH. Louis Badass Bridge, greased up knobs, and the pickups are custom shop specials. This one is it's got a Pearly Gates Plus. There's a DiMaggio in the back, the humbucker, and then the two front ones are Jimmy Vaughn Tex-Mex. So it's got some good tones on it. What kind of amp you using? Anything good? Taking lessons? So I can tell you don't need to take lessons nowadays. Go online. Go online. Go to YouTube. You might take a couple lessons just to figure out how to chord. You got a little PV. Okay. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that. That was my first amp. My first amp was a PV too. Rage 158? Really? Bet that thing cooks. That's cool. Yeah, bet that thing cooks. My favorite practice amp and small room amp is I have a Roland Cube 60. They make an 80 too. 60's good enough for small rooms. 80's a little bit better. It's a 112, so you're not going to get a lot of bottom end out of it, but you'll get enough. Plus, it's got a line out, so when I gig out, I'm a front man. I lead the band. It's my band, and you can line out into the PA and make it sound like a freaking Marshall stack, like nothing. It's solid state, no tubes, just like the PVs, but it sounds pisser. And then I also have a TubeWorks. It's a hybrid. It's a tube with a solid state. It's a tube preamp, so it sounds pisser. It's 100 watt 212. Just clucks. Perfect for bigger rooms. But if I do bigger rooms, usually I'm getting mic'd into a real sound system. So that's when I use that. I do use it at a couple other bars I play that don't have sound setups. Ever since COVID, it's been tough. My dad, what do you want to be a musician? It's what I love. But anyways, yeah, check those out. Look them up. Roland Cube. It's called. Take a picture of it right now. I'll show it to you right now. Sit right there. A bunch of crap underneath it. Show my mess. And the tube works is out of the kitchen because it's easier to get out of the door. I don't use that to practice. I use the Roland. Yeah, I love the Roland. It just broke. I fixed it. Yeah, Roland Cube. You're not going to find a tube works like mine. It's an older one. It's a Marshall offset setup, is what it is. Just like getting an old Marshall stack. It was what they were going after when they made it. Marshalls are expensive. I always wanted a TSL. What was it, 2000? Yeah, our triple super lead. Marshall TSL, which was two channel, clean. But you needed a 412 underneath it, another 100 watt amp. It cooks. Played them quite a few times. I almost bought one. I found one online one day. Can't remember where it was. I think it was on Marketplace or maybe somewhere. But that was Marketplace. And I messaged the guy right away because the price was ridiculous. Because they go for around maybe 2,500 a head. Take it easy, brother. Be back at 5. Come for the 5. Gonna watch the 5 tonight. What time is it, speaking of which? It's almost 4. Make myself something to eat. Take a big fat dump. That's. He's hanging with me right now. I want to say hi. Say hi. What are you doing? Say hi. Look. Say hi to the phone. No, you're not gonna say hi. No. Say hi. He's shy. Thank you. Right back at you. Anyways. I gotta get a new hobby. Well, that's right, it's still winter. Yeah. Well, you know what? I'll be out fishing, paddling my canoe, going out on the ocean with my buddy, hopefully. Camping. That's what we do when we go fishing. Go camp. Camping. Go camping. Cook out. I gotta get my fire permit. I just got an email about that. I didn't get one last year. Never bothered me. They never bothered me, but I didn't really have a big fire. I just have a little pit in front of my house. A little pit. And I use that cook. If I do a fire, it's in the grill. So what are they gonna say? I'm just making food. Yeah. What's up? What's your name? Elazar. What's going on, brother? Anybody still gonna come up with this white supremacy blame that Mandami's doing? That's why he started this. I saw freaking Mandami saying that the attempted terror attack was because of white supremacy. That's fucking hilarious. White supremacy. What about Islam supremacy? We need to turn this around now. I'm surprised that they haven't said something about this guy. Well, they have. How about his wife? You know, celebrating October 7th, all those people dying from terrorists. Yeah. Oh, but they weren't terrorists. Yeah, they were cutting tits off. They were putting babies in ovens. They were decapitating people in front of their families. Took over 1,000 hostages, a lot of which were American. Yeah, nobody's talking about that, though, are they? No, but they're celebrating it. They're celebrating it. Mandami's wife celebrating it on X. She likes it. I bet she does. You don't like it when he gets freaking impeached or has to get out of there, just like what's his name did there. I got a helicopter flying over my house every fucking 5 minutes. Pretty cool, but I watched them yesterday. I went out and watched them. They're doing power lines here with a helicopter. Just put in a bunch of new power lines. And, big giant power lines. All the way from here to there to freaking all the way to my buddy's house. And, which is, she's not close to me. Anyways. What day is it? It's Wednesday, right? Oh, look, lobster. I'm hungry. Shit, I want some lobster. Could go get a couple lobsters right now. Good. Bad idea, but I got stuff to cook. Still want to cook that. I got some in the freezer and I got some in the fridge. I gotta cook it. I gotta clean my fridge. Okay. Good. All right. It's 4 o'clock. What happened?
What do you think of the reaction that we're seeing? Why now? Why do you think they try to pinpoint this out?
By the way, thanks for the likes and the subscribes, especially yesterday. I got quite a few subscribers yesterday and a lot of likes. I really appreciated it. So don't forget to like and subscribe. And then you can come here and fuck with me some more. And I'll fuck back with you. It's kind of fun. Starting to get used to it. They didn't make it real easy. Oh.
Some people might see that kind of
See, Biden era Pentagon splurged on seafood and steak. Big surprise. Yeah, I wonder who paid for that. I wonder who paid for that. And then he destroyed the gas prices, destroyed the economy, opened the borders, gave all those tax dollars away to illegal aliens while they were eating lobster and steak. Isn't that nice? Isn't that nice? Yeah, our government's fucked up. What do you want from me? It wasn't my fault. 93.4 billion in September on food. Yeah. Well, there's veterans that are sleeping in the streets. Veterans sleeping in the streets. Talked about this. Yeah. Wow. Crazy. And we're spending our money on you as we should be. But also to the but it wasn't. Steak is undeniably one of the most healthy foods. Every year I go to my doctor. I'm not a big steak guy. Depending on what cut it is. I'll do a T-bone because you got the fillet. You got the porterhouse. I'll do a sirloin. You know what else is good is a London broil. You ever had a London broil? Excuse me. You don't have to bless me. Wow, it's like a cheap orgasm. Holy crap. Yeah. You know, the funny thing, I live in New England. That shit's up. Lobster's up. I don't know. Shit. Crap. I don't even know what that is. I think I've heard of it. Isn't that some kind of drug that you might? Anyways, that was a good one. Huh? Yeah. Shit. I did that. Sneezed all day yesterday. I think I did once. My allergies are kicking in. Open the window today. It's only 50 out. So. As long as there's no more snow. Doubt that's gonna happen. We're gonna get dumped out at least one more fucking time. Always do. Just when you think it's over, it comes in. Just when they think that you're out, they pull you back in. You know what movie that is? Oh, here comes the helicopter again. Can you hear it? You can hear that. That's the helicopter flying back and forth all day long. Last 3 days, non-stop. Anyways, I'm gonna head out for a minute. I'll be back at 5 for the 5. So, much friends now, and we'll see you at 5. Okay, peace out. Have a good time. Yeah, I can't wait. Why is this not working? There it is. Okay, I got it. Yeah, wow, this has changed. Yeah, everything's